Hello and welcome back to another episode of TSV 1860 Munich. Now yesterday we started the season very well. Let's hope today we can continue in that fashion and win 3 out of 3. Yes, today we face Zwickau at home and Braunschweig away as we look to continue this season as best we possibly can. No more new signings to tell you about as of yet. I am still in the market for a few players. At the moment, they still don't want to join. And a few of them are starting to be snapped up by bigger clubs on bigger wages. So we're going to let a few weeks play out and just see where we stand in the transfer market. But this is the team to face Zwickau at home. Nollenberger misses out through injury. He picked up in training. And Nico Williams is in for Gübel. So it will be Weiss in goal, a back four of Williams, Schurz, Brorsen and Klassen, a midfield three of Jordao, Bekiroglu and Marchand, Isidore on the right, Braus on the left and Edmondson up front. Zwickau, like Osnabrück, setting up 4-4-2. I've noticed a lot of teams in this division do that, or at least they play a flat back four and a flat four across the middle. Then they either play one attacking centre mid and a striker or just two up front. Okay, apparently we lost to Zwickau last time we played them, so we're going to use that team talk to our advantage. As we kick things off in Munich at Grünwalder, and if we can win here, make it 2 out of 2. What a fantastic start. It's interesting to see the first two teams that have come to our ground this season. I remember Osnabrück played defensive and now Zwickau are playing quite cautious. I think our formation is going to counteract that. Maybe with a diamond it wasn't working as well last season, but I think what we've got here is much better suited for the way I play Football Manager and definitely the players we've got in now. 25 minutes in though and absolutely nothing has happened. Again, we look the better team, 8 shots, 3 on target, dominating possession as Osnabrück are 2-0 down there, so they're 3-0 down in 20 minutes. So maybe our win over them wasn't as good as we've made out. We have a highlight, Klassen with a free kick. Jordao, I've got high hopes for him this season in that midfield role. Brass has a shot, oh he's hit the post. I thought that was going in. Diogo Brass, very unlucky. Half an hour in, still 0-0. The shots on target is worrying because we're not having that many. Perhaps we'll have to start working the ball into the box. We might try that in the second half. We have done that. We've started to try and work the ball into the box. Not much has happened yet, but I'm hoping now. Again, I'm seeing our shot count go up and nothing's hitting the target. Okay, Jordao has the ball in the deep line playmaker role. Finds Marchand. If we can use... It's good now we've got wing backs and wingers, so we can overload on both wings. Klassen coming forward down the left. Can he find someone? He looks infield and that's a very poor pass. Wegkamp? I thought that was someone related to Bergkamp. Obviously it wouldn't be because it's a different surname. And Zwickau playing it around nicely. Nico Williams gets in there and the ball, it's going to fall to Edmondson. He's in on goal. Edmondson, it's a great save by the keeper. They keep it in and are they going to clear it? They are. Okay, 20 minutes to go. Dylan George is going to come on for Diogo Brass. Brass hasn't played too well. We're also going to push Marchand up on an attack duty. Isidore the same thing. And we'll push the wing-backs forward as well on attack. About 15 to go. Time is still ticking away. We've played well this game, judging by the stats. We haven't got a breakthrough though. We're going to go attacking for the last 10 minutes. The highlights, they're few and far between in this game. 86, 87, right, hold on. Marchand has come off for Damascan. We're going with this formation. 2 strikers up front for the last 5 minutes or so in the hopes that we can nick a winner. However, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Unless there's late drama, time is ticking away. And we're going to follow up a 2-0 win with a 0-0 draw. That's slightly annoying, but still, we played well. We've got to take the positives from that game. Saying that, I just told them they weren't good enough, and they've reacted well. So it shows you about the mentality of this team. They're not happy with just a draw. Okay, 1 week until Braunschweig away. I shall see you there. Okay, welcome back. Now, a little bit of news just before we get into the game against Braunschweig. Our club captain, Dennis Erdmann, has left to join Gaziantep for £200,000. He wanted a new contract and to be honest, I just didn't want to give it to him. He's okay, but he's not amazing. We're quite strong in centre mid now, the 3 positions we've got there. I really don't think he'll be missed. For £200,000, considering the financial state the club's in, we couldn't really turn that down. Of course, we will look to reinvest that in some players. There's been no new signings in between the week from Zwickau to this game, but I suspect when we next meet, I will have someone or something to update you with transfer-wise. Alright, the team for Braunschweig away. The only change we've made is George starting on the left instead of Diogo Brass. So the team is Weiss in goal, a back four of Williams, Schurz, Brorsen and Klassen, Jordao, Bekiroglu and Marchand in the middle, Isidore on the right, George on the left and Edmondson starting up front. Again, interestingly, a flat 4-4-2 for Braunschweig. The 3 teams we played this season all play 4-4-2. Am I missing something? Is 4-4-2 the way forward? No, Mike, don't change it. You've signed players for this system. Go with this system. I think the 2 times we played Braunschweig last season, we beat them 4-3 away. And I think we beat them 5-1 at home. So, judging off those results, we should do well here. We should do well here. I also got a message through in between games saying the 4 matches in a row that we've kept clean sheets in between last season and the first 2 of this season is a new club record. And I didn't really know whether to be embarrassed or encouraged by that. If it continues here though, I'll be encouraged by it. That'll be 3 to start this new season. 20 minutes in, we have our first highlight of the game. Unfortunately, is it for us? It's not for us. I thought we might have nicked that. Dylan George trying to close down his man. Can he win the ball there? He's a big lad, isn't he, Dylan George? Kammerbauer, Kaufmann. These are real German names that Braunschweig have got. We win the ball with Bekiroglu. Well played, son. Can we counter-attack? We look forward for Edmondson. Edmondson's in behind. Can he get a second in 3 games? Ryan Edmondson smashes in at the near post. And we lead away at Braunschweig. Bekiroglu with a fantastic pass. And the new boy Edmondson... Stefan Lex, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean that at all, but you got to look at what he just did there. The ball forward to Edmondson, he's in on goal. I thought he was going to go across the keeper, but he smashes it in at the near post. The defence were nowhere near him, and we lead 1-0 away at Braunschweig. Free kick, Bekiroglu, can he find someone? He finds Isidore. Isidore's got his second of the season. A second header as well. I told you, he's our Thierry Henry, and I absolutely love him. Bekiroglu with the ball in. It's a good looking ball. And Isidore's header, the keeper can't get there. There's no offside flag. 2-0 after 25 minutes. There was no offside. Look how deep their left back is. We don't need to see this. Half an hour gone. Braunschweig are coming forward with Fernster. Of course, if we score again, I think we can relax. I'm a lot more confident in holding on to a lead this season than I have been, than I was last season as they head over. But yes, the first few games, we've kept 2 clean sheets. We've dominated the games. We've looked really good at the back and going forward. I'm a lot more comfortable when we have a lead now. Klassen with the throw for Edmondson, who's banging form at the moment. Klassen finds Bekiroglu. Shoot! He scored! What the whip on that? Bekiroglu, it's 3-0 just after the half an hour mark. There was a bid for Bekiroglu from a Turkish team, but I rejected it because I feel like he's quite important to the way we play. Here it is again. Klassen finds Bekiroglu in so much space, and he just curls the ball into the middle of the goal to the keeper's left, our right-hand side. 3-0 before half-time. It could get better. Half-time, 3-0 to the good. I'm very pleased, lads. Keep it going. Of course, if we'd have done this in the last game and managed to get a goal, I would have fancied us to maybe get 2 or 3. As we have in this game, we've scored 1, and we look very dangerous coming forward. Straight from kickoff here, we have a highlight. Bekiroglu finds Marchand. Look at Jordao, he's in so much space. I think that might be the problem. When teams play 4-4-2 against us, he's going to have so much space in that deep line playmaker role to find passes and find balls. As Isidore, did that hit the bar? It did hit the bar. Another header. We might be onto something with that man. We come forward again. Marchand finds Nico Williams down the right. He's been quiet. Isidore's shot is saved by Lom. But again, how good do we look? How good do we look? I'm going to take quite a lot of responsibility here because I feel like I've got the transfers and the formation and the system right. Of course, if this completely backfires now, we're going to come back to this point and point at me and laugh. An hour gone and the highlights are still flooding in. We're coming forward again with George. He finds Bekiroglu's shot. I thought it was going to be 2. I thought he was going to get a second wonder goal. Okay, 20 minutes to go. We're going to make some subs. Bras can come on for George, and Damascus can get his debut replacing Edmondson. We're also going to bring on Quirin Mole for Marchand, who's looking a bit tired, and just swap him with Jordao. Perfect. See, we don't need that Dennis Erdmann, whoever our club captain used to be. Braunschweig free kick. It's easily claimed by Weiss, who he's going to do a better job keeping goal for us this season than the 2 did last season. I know it already. We come forward down the right. The header back for Williams, who's in so much space. Again, teams aren't really pressing us too much. The ball forward finds Damascus, the Moldovan striker. He's been forced a little bit wide. Who can he find? He finds Bekiroglu. Isidore's there. Bekiroglu shot. It's another fantastic goal. Bekiroglu into the top corner. The assist from Isidore. Beautiful football. With 20 minutes to go, we're 4-0 up. Absolutely cruise. Let's relax. Let's just relax. Isidore lays the ball off to Bekiroglu, who smashes the ball in the top right. And if I could put my feet up, I would. This is why I turned down the bid for Bekiroglu. 2 goals, 2 assists, playing as that Mazzala role. A 9.6 average rating so far. He's been superb this game. As we come forward again, of course, he's on for a hat-trick of goals or a hat-trick of assists. If he's involved in a goal, then good for him. It will be 1 of 3. The ball in, Issidor's header. It's 5-0. Another header from Isidor. I realised I said 1 of 3. That makes no sense. Isidor punches the air. It's 5-0 away at Braunschweig. Brass this time getting on the act. His ball in, and the keeper, he gets close, but not close enough. And Isidor doubles his tally for the game. His 3rd of the season. Coming up to the 90th minute, we have another highlight. Klassen's ball in. Isidor, I mean, he can't score a header from on the floor, surely. He's got the ball on the edge of the box. He's teasing the defenders. He's whipped in. Brass's shot is blocked. Can we get the rebound? Brass comes back for Klassen. In for Bekaroglu. Shoot! He's been tackled. Mole has the ball. We're recycling it very, very well. We've always got that spare man here in that deep line playmaker role. I know I keep going on about it, but I think it's going to be so important for us this season. Bekaroglu back out for Klassen. If we can get a 6th goal. Oh, okay. Well, that was the highlight, apparently. There's not going to be a 6th goal. Time's run out. We've won 5-0. Absolutely superb, boys. I'm very pleased with the result and your performance. Performance. There we go then. After 3 games, we sit top of the league, albeit on goal difference. Level on points with Magdeburg, Bayern's second team, and Unterhaching, but a very, very positive start to this season. Okay, our next 2 games are against Cottbus and Orbstadt. I think they're 2 promoted sides. We're not going to show you them. We're going to come back to you with Duisburg at home and Chemnitz away. And that will also see us to the end of the transfer window as well. So we can see if there's any transfers, A, we've made, or B, if there's any last minute deals coming in. I know Bekaroglu played brilliantly that last game, but I just want to sit on Isidor's page for a second and just have a look. I'm so proud of myself for getting this man in. Someone else was interested for £800 a week as well. This is a superb bit of business. Guys, we are going to leave it there. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like. The season's looking very good. If you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. And I'll be back tomorrow evening at 7 PM with more from Munich. Take care. Goodbye.